I get drowned in a bathtub, at the face of a victim. So I'm from Los Angeles. Anyone here Los Angeles natives? Anyone? Yep. I'm from Glendora. You've probably never heard of it. No reason to go there, ever. But like any good Los Angeles person, we will tell you where we are based on the closest amusement park. It's not that we're obsessed with amusement parks. It just seems to be that's what registers with you. Like around the 5 to the 91, the 5 to the 91, there's like a major presidential museum north of the 91, the 5, Knott's Berry Farm. Yes, I got it. Knott's Berry Farm. Now it all makes sense. I don't live near Knott's Berry Farm. I live near Raging Waters, where the 210 and the 10 meet near a meth lab in San Dimas. That's where I grew up. The best ride at Raging Waters is called the Dropout, because it's really high, so it's just fast enough to where your entire bathing suit rips off your body. What is left on the lower half will get swallowed by your asshole. The rest of the day, you are fighting with your body. Just your entire fist is trying to get out your bathing suit. And I don't blame the asshole, because that was a very 8,000-gallon violent colonic that it did not ask for. I'd clench up too. I wouldn't trust you ever. That was waterboarding for a cheap thrill. This pandemic has hit the wrong generation, I think. These kids today are a little soft. I'm a 1980s kid. Did anyone grow up in the 80s? Yeah, we were hard, right? We were hard. We were running the show. We were fending for ourselves. There was no time limit for daycare. We showed up the day we were born with placenta on our face. We were we're here for daycare. It was one adult to 257 kids. That's not even a ratio. That was an infestation. Kids infesting the planet. 80s kids, we were tough. Unexpected. That's what we could. I think, honestly, it's my personal advice to you to not expect anything from anyone ever. That's what I learned to do. The last time I expected something, it kind of was awkward for both of us. I told a joke to my elementary school janitor. I wanted to make him laugh, so I told him a joke that I heard my older sister tell. And I was expecting, ha 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 ha, but what instead I got was this man lowering his mop and slowly backing away. Kind of a look of horror, confusion, and sadness on his face, because apparently telling a grown man, especially a 9-year-old holding a Cabbage Patch doll and telling a grown man that what's grosser than gross is a Bloody Mary with hair on the bottom. It's not funny, it's just the death of all sunshine. It was the death of all sunshine registering on his face. So, really, if you think about it though, that's an upside down vagina that you're drinking. It makes no sense. It's kind of like wearing a mask by yourself in the car. It makes no sense. It's kind of like 2020 is. We can expect everything to just go on as life is normal, and instead we're being served a Bloody Mary with hair on the bottom, a side of celery, and a tampon. So I have kids, I have sons. They're indoor kids nowadays, but that's kind of weird. I was an outdoor kid. And my sons keep busy by punching each other in the head. And it's just chaos all around me, no break ever. And my husband said, I think your quiet game is a little too aggressive. Because I guess quiet can go with aggressive. Granted, they were hogtied and gagged, but hate the game, don't hate the player, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but I have found that I do need more Tiger King. I do. I blew my wad. I watched it an entire weekend. It was a train wreck of humanity, and I loved every second of it. My husband tried to watch it, and he's like, no, I can't take this. Whatever. But I needed a conservator to monitor my Tiger King watching. He needed to give it to me in moderation. I needed Britney Spears' daddy. to come be my conservator. She stopped shaving her head. Maybe I wouldn't have showed up to the country club and gotten blackout drunk. I showed up to a country club where there's like retired dentists and shit, and did vodka shot after vodka shot and shotgun a beer, and then cannonball time in the middle of the Sharks and the Gators swim meet. And I'm like, oh my God, there's children, they're outdoors at the pandemic and they're having a swim meet, that's fabulous. And I'm day drinking, bitches, get out of my way. I wrestled a MILF off of her raft. If you count as wrestling, that's what I did. Claimed my victory by peeing on said raft. I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression though. Like, I don't have money to join a country club, but I do have a sugar daddy on the side, even though I'm married, so I'll hit him up every now and again. He happens to be my actual dad, but I'm Colleen, thank you.
Killed her husband.